Have you ever dreamed of building your own website, but got stuck because you don't know how to code? What if I told you AI can now do it for you in minutes? Sounds impossible? Let's find out exactly how, right after the intro. At Future Frame AI, I show how AI builds a professional website fast, easy, and free. Imagine choosing a template, typing your business name, and watching an intelligent assistant generate a clean layout, copy, and images in minutes. The process starts with a simple prompt: purpose, style, and a few keywords. AI suggests color palettes, fonts, and sections like About, Services, and Contact, all optimized for mobile. You can customize content with smart edits, swap headlines, adjust images, and refine tone using conversational controls. Integrations connect your domain, analytics, and social links without code. The platform also creates SEO-friendly meta tags and image alt text to boost discoverability. For e-commerce, AI can set up product pages, pricing, and checkout flows. Security and performance presets handle SSL and caching automatically. When you're ready, publish with one click and get shareable links for social and email. It's a practical, low-cost way to launch a modern site, freeing creators to focus on ideas while AI handles the build and saves time daily. Today, I guide you through building a website with AI, fast, simple, and code-free. First, I show the best AI website builders, intuitive platforms that generate layouts, suggest content, and adapt designs, options that suit portfolios, shops, and blogs. I explain strengths like template variety, AI writing tools, e-commerce features, and pricing so you can pick what fits your goals. Next, I walk through design and customization. I describe choosing a theme, adjusting colors and fonts, swapping images, and refining copy using AI suggestions. I explain how to structure pages for clarity, add calls to action, and make layouts responsive. The focus stays practical. Tweak, preview, iterate until it feels right. Finally, I cover publishing instantly. I narrate connecting a domain, setting SEO basics, enabling analytics, and launching with one click. I note quick tips for testing links, backups, and updates. Throughout, I emphasize no coding required. This is about creativity, decisions, and speed. By the end, you'll see how simple launching a professional site can be. Get ready to build with confidence right now. I watch AI reshape web design, and it feels like watching a friendly robot co-designer spring to life. With a short prompt, AI spins up landing pages, portfolios, online stores, even blogs that look like they were built by experts. The speed is striking. Ideas become pages in minutes, which means small teams and creators move faster. Costs drop because templates, coding, and revisions shrink. Accessibility rises as non-technical people shape their online identity. Personalization gets smarter. AI tailors layouts, copy, and images to audience signals, so experiences feel human. Maintenance becomes continuous. The site learns, updates, and scales without endless manual edits. That scalability helps businesses grow smoothly from a single page to a full shop. The biggest shift is democratization. Creative power no longer hides behind steep learning curves. Of course, taste and oversight still matter. Humans guide vision and ethics. In short, AI websites aren't a replacement for creativity. They're a powerful partner that speeds creation, lowers barriers, and opens web to more voices. I watch a small business owner type a short description into durable.ai, and the cursor blinks with promise. Within moments, the tool paints a complete website, a clean layout, a headline that matches the brand voice, images that feel authentic, and organized pages ready to publish. I describe simple controls to tweak copy, swap photos, adjust colors, and change layout with intuitive clicks. No design degree required. Templates adapt to goals like lead capture, online shop, or portfolio, while speed turns days into minutes. SEO basics, mobile-ready responsiveness, and integrations such as contact forms and payment links arrive built in. I emphasize control. Every element remains editable, accessible, and exportable. For solo founders and small teams, this means cost-effective production and more time for product, customers, and growth. I paint a final scene, a tiny animation, one confident click, a site live. The relief is tangible. Try Durable.ai to turn a single idea into a polished, publishable website in one swift creative session and start building today, instantly. I discovered Mixo.io, a startup's secret shortcut. Describe your idea and instantly get a polished landing page, marketing copy, sign-up forms, and analytics ready to go. The interface feels like brainstorming with a patient, brilliant partner, turning scattered thoughts into clear sections. A headline that hooks, a concise value pitch, and calls to action that actually convert. You don't need design skills or copywriting hours. Mixo assembles layouts, suggests images, and wires up email capture so you can test demand quickly. Behind the scenes, built-in analytics show where visitors click and which headlines perform best, so iteration becomes fast and evidence-based. For founders juggling product, fundraising, and customers, that speed is everything. I used it to validate an idea in a weekend, collecting early signups and refining messaging without developer help. If you want to move from concept to testable page in hours, Mixo.io feels like a nimble teammate, focused, efficient, and surprisingly creative. Try it when you need momentum, not perfection. Launch smarter, faster, and with confidence. Imagine a tiny studio where ideas become websites in minutes. I describe Bookmark Ada, an AI web designer that asks a few quick questions and builds your site live. I watch colors, fonts, and layouts shift with smart design logic. No code, no stress. As I choose brand vibe and content, Ada suggests palettes and typography, adjusting in real time, refining until the look feels right. It handles structure, responsive layouts, and basic SEO hints, leaving me to focus on message and images. I visualize a freelance artist, relieved as a portfolio takes shape. A small bakery, delighted when menus and hours appear cleanly. A coach, excited by booking widgets that just work. Behind the screen, Ada learns patterns and applies best practices, speeding iteration and saving hours. The experience feels collaborative, an assistant that understands design intent and executes fast. Whether launching a first site or refreshing an old one, Bookmark Ada turns decisions into polished pages, making design approachable, practical, and unexpectedly fun for everyone today. Hands-on, I load 10web.io and watch the AI sketch a complete WordPress-style site in seconds. Layout, images, copy, and responsive design. I feel relief. No blank page panic. The platform hosts the site instantly, handles SSL and speed boosts, and offers SEO suggestions that actually make sense. With drag-and-drop editing, I tweak sections visually, swapping images, changing headlines, and rearranging blocks without touching code. Backups and staging exist quietly in the background, giving me the freedom to experiment. Analytics and performance tools highlight slow elements, and one-click optimizations tighten load times. When I need help, built-in support and tutorials guide me through plugins, forms, and e-commerce setup. The result looks polished, mobile-friendly, and ready to publish, faster than building from scratch. For creators, small businesses, and hobbyists, 10web.io blends automation and control. AI does the heavy lifting, while the editor hands you the steering wheel. The scene ends with a live site go live, a satisfied exhale, and a clear feeling that launching a professional website just became surprisingly simple. Today, midway through the project, the narrator pauses, leaning into the camera with a smile. Before we continue, if you're finding this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Your support helps Future Frame A grow and reach more creators like you. This gesture keeps the channel alive, funds new tools, and fuels honest tutorials that save time. Imagine the ripple. One click amplifies tips, sparks experiments, and builds a community where feedback shapes future lessons. Staying tuned means you'll catch the next demo and the practical shortcuts that make ideas real. If you're already part of this group, thank you. Your comments and shares make the work worth it. If not, consider joining. Become the creator who learns faster and teaches others. Now settled and connected, the narrator shifts back to the screen, ready to unpack the next technique with clear steps, visuals you can follow, and a few clever hacks that turn complexity into simple actions. Let's dive back in. Imagine turning a simple sentence into a living website. That's Framer AI. It listens to your idea, drafts layouts, animates transitions, and crafts responsive designs that look polished on phones and desktop. You type a prompt like minimal portfolio with smooth scrolling, and Framer returns a sleek structure, components arranged thoughtfully, and motion that feels natural. Behind the scenes, it suggests fonts, color harmony, and spacing, so your site reads like a designer built it. You can tweak elements visually, refine copy, or ask for variations. The AI adapts instantly. For creators who value speed and aesthetic control, Framer AI bridges imagination and execution. It's perfect for prototypes, quick launches, and solo designers juggling many roles. Be mindful, automated designs may need human review for accessibility and brand nuance. Still, Framer accelerates the creative loop, freeing you to focus on content and storytelling. Whether you're experimenting or shipping a polished page, Framer AI turns simple prompts into beautiful, animated, responsive websites. A tiny command, a big result today. Imagine you're polishing an AI site, transforming it from functional to unmistakably yours. Start with personalized color palettes. Pick 3 to 5 hues, a dominant brand color, a secondary tone, and an accent for buttons and links. Test contrast for readability and emotional impact. Warm tones feel friendly, cool tones feel professional. Next, layer in your brand logo, scaled consistently across header, favicon, and social previews. Keep clear space and simplified variants for small screens. Enhance visuals with high-quality AI-generated images. Use Leonardo.ai or Pika.art to create cohesive hero images, backgrounds, and thumbnails that echo your palette and tone. Favor true-to-brand compositions and realistic lighting, then optimize file size for speed. Small details matter. Consistent button shapes, micro-interactions, and typography hierarchy reinforce trust. Use accessible color contrast and alt text for every image. Finally, preview on mobile and desktop, iterate based on feedback, and keep an editable style guide to preserve consistency as content grows. With these tweaks, your AI site will look unified, memorable, and inviting, ready to engage visitors immediately. I walk into a bright home office and explain how AI doesn't just design, it writes optimized content for search engines. Tools like WriteSonic and Jasper AI become my smart assistants, generating blog posts and descriptions that help pages rank higher on Google. I describe how they suggest keywords, craft clear meta descriptions, and outline readable articles that people actually want to read. I narrate a simple process. Pick a topic, feed the prompt, review suggestions, and refine tone. I emphasize balance, keep human judgment, add personal anecdotes, and avoid robotic repetition. I show examples of improved headlines and tighter introductions that raise click-through rates. I reassure viewers that AI speeds up work without replacing creativity and celebrates the blend of data-driven insights with human voice. I end with a calm call to action. Try a short experiment this week. Examine analytics, and iterate. The scene closes with me smiling at a screen that glows with a draft ready to publish. Efficient, optimized, and still distinctly human today. After hours of tweaking layout, choosing images, and polishing copy, you reach the final step, publish. You picture your homepage shimmering, every section set, every link tested. With a breath, you click the publish button, one decisive click, and everything changes. Instantly, your design and content leave your local draft and appear on the internet, viewable from anywhere in the world. Friends, clients, and curious strangers can open a browser and see the site you built. The process is simple but powerful. Behind that button, the platform packages your files, updates the domain, and serves pages to visitors. No heavy tech required. The system handles deployment for you. Then comes a quiet thrill, refreshing the URL and seeing your brand live. You'll notice tiny things to tweak later. That's normal. Publishing is the beginning, not the end. Promote the link, gather feedback, and iterate. Celebrate the milestone. One click took your idea public, and now the world can discover what you made. Enjoy the journey ahead. Imagine a web where building a site feels like having a conversation. The narrator walks through a sunlit room, phone in hand, describing an idea out loud, and an AI listens, learns, and shapes a web page instantly. These AI websites are more than templates. They adapt over time, refining layouts, tone, and features based on feedback and real user behavior. No more wrestling with code or endless settings. Instead, design becomes iterative and human. Voice, images, and simple prompts guide style, accessibility, and content choices. Behind the scenes, models analyze preferences, track engagement, and suggest improvements that grow with the project. Small businesses, creators, and hobbyists gain tools that feel personal, responsive, and smart. There's a future where first drafts appear in seconds and thoughtful refinements happen continuously, quietly improving visitor experience. This isn't magic. It's a shift toward design that listens, learns, and collaborates. Embrace it. Your idea, spoken aloud, becomes a living website that evolves as your vision does. Start imagining. The future is here. I walk through the tools we use today: Durable.ai, Mixo.io, Bookmarb.io, Framer AI, WriteSonic and Jasper for content, and Leonardo.ai for images. Each tool nudged a different part of the website journey: Durable for foundations, Mixo for rapid launch ideas, Bookmark 8A for guided design, 10Web for speed and hosting, Framer AI for polished layouts, WriteSonic Jasper for copy, and Leonardo.ai for visuals. All links are waiting in the video description below. Try them out, build your site, and share your results with us. We want to celebrate wins and troubleshoot stumbles. If this video helped, pass it to friends who dream of launching their own sites. A single share can spark action. Remember to check the recommended AI videos on the end screen. Your next big idea might be one click away. Thanks for watching and enjoy experimenting. Hit the tools, make something real, and come back to tell the story. Subscribe and ring the bell to stay inspired and see fresh AI tutorials soon.